हेलो। हाँ। हाँ बोलो। शिव शंकर फोर्थ ईयर का? थर्ड थर्ड ईयर का है वो, फोर्थ ईयर का? तो कब भेजे थे? हेलो। वो कब भेजे थे? हेलो। हाँ, बोल रहे कि कब भेजे थे? अच्छा, ठीक है, हम देख लेंगे, देख के सेंड कर देंगे, फॉरवर्ड कर देंगे। ठीक है। हाँ, कहीं पे भी किसी भी टाइम पे तुम कर सकते हो। ठीक। हाँ हाँ। ठीक है। हाँ हाँ हाँ, ठीक। गुड मॉर्निंग सर। हाँ, यस सर, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। Okay, we will wait for 1 to 2 minutes and then we will start our session. Okay, so now we will start our session. Uh, so before starting that, I told you that all of you got the examination schedule for the first internal examination. Yes, yes, Deepak Banwal, are you there?
Hey, good morning, sir. Yes,
Hi,
sir.
yes, good morning. So you already got the schedule of the first internal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the internal will be held through online. That means in our LMS portal, we will conduct the internal examination. So the syllabus for my part, that means the electrical machine part, machine two part. So uh, up to whatever we taught tomorrow, that is this week. Okay, so that will be up to your syllabus. That means we will complete it near about the module 1. That means some few portion that will left. Okay, so already I will complete 80% of the first module. Okay, so only some EMF, some torque equations, and also some of the features that will be related to the different coils, that is only remaining. So up to this, that will be whatever we taught in this particular week. That means up to Saturday. Okay, so that is your syllabus. Okay, so in the question, you have a total 15 question that will there. Okay, so 10 into 1. So you already got the notice. Okay, so 10 into 1, that will be the multiple choice question, and the 5 into 2. Okay, so 5 into 2 10. The total 20 marks question that will be there. So you have to attend 15 question. Okay, 10 question for 1 marks, and 5 question for the 2 marks, right? So there must be some numerical part that will be there in the question, in the question. Okay, that means whatever the question that will be the marking as a 2. So that question that will be related to the numerical numerical analysis, right? So total 15 question you have to attain. Okay, so the 10 question for 1 marks, and 5 question for the 2 marks. Okay, so is there any question? Yes.
सर ये टेस्ट मूडल पर होगा।
हाँ, मोटल पे होगा ऑनलाइन। ऐसे तुम लोग दिए थे ना?
सर मूडल तो सर बहुत दिन से काम ही नहीं
हाँ,
कर
काम
रहा
नहीं
है।
कर रहा है कि कल तक ठीक हो जाएगा। ठीक है, वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इट। ठीक है, और सिस्टम एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर विल बी वर्किंग ऑन इट। ओके, सो आई थिंक टुडे इवनिंग और टुमारो इवनिंग इट विल वर्क वर्किंग। ओके, इट विल वर्क। Okay, so then we will uh, okay, so I think there will be no question regarding the first internal. So whatever the syllabus, that means each and every subject you have to ask your respective teachers, okay, respective subject teacher, ki what will be the syllabus. So I think up to the Saturday, whatever the subject teacher that will taught, that will be is your syllabus. Okay, if it will, if your teacher that will complete the module 1 and the module 2 in on some paper in some subject, then module 1 and the module 2, that is your syllabus. Okay, so okay, so you will ask your subject teacher, "Ki what will be our syllabus for the first internal examination," right? Okay, so now we will start our session for today. Okay, so so in the previous lecture, we will discuss about the discuss about the relationship between the electrical frequencies and the speed of the magnetic field rotation. Okay, so we already discuss what will be the rotating magnetic field in the stator, and how could I represent a moving north and the south stator poles. Okay, so that thing, and what will be the mechanical speed, what will be the correlation between the mechanical speed and the electrical speed. Okay, what will be the correlation between the electrical frequency in the stator current, okay, and the radius per second. Okay, so that thing we will discuss in the previous lecture. Okay, so today we will discussing about the winding diagram. Okay, winding diagram of a stator as seen from its inner surface. Okay, so as I will already told in the yesterday that if I will cross sect the round shape and if I will stage this particular shape, okay, so what will be my winding diagram for that? Okay, how could it look like? Okay, so that thing we will discuss today, and we have to also be so how the stator current that will produce north and the south magnetic poles. And after that we will discuss that if the we are reversing the direction of the if we want to reverse the direction, that means the rotation will be in a counterclockwise direction. So if I want to rotate its clockwise directions, so what we will do actually, that means if I will reverse the directions, okay, of a magnetic field rotation, so what will be the steps that we will follow. Okay, simply the thing is that if we will reverse the directions, okay, of a magnetic field rotations, we have changed the polarity, okay, or if I change the connections, okay, of a two coils, okay, of a because we have a three coils, okay, so we have to change the connections, okay, then direction that will be the direction that will be changes. Okay, so how could I did this thing? So that thing we will discuss in this particular lecture. Okay, so starting from so I will share my screen so that you will able to see what is actually taught today. Okay, so it's uh, so previously we will already discuss the figure. So I will again draw the figure so that you will able to understand. So is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the previous lecture we will discuss the equations, right? That means we are considering the four pole machine, okay, a simple four pole stator winding. So how could I draw these things? Okay, so that thing we will already discuss in the previous lecture. Okay, so I will again redraw these things, okay, so that you will able to understand. Okay, so a simple four pole stator winding. How could I draw these things? Okay, yeah. So this is a simple four pole machine. So obviously it's a AC machine, right? Obviously it's a AC machine. Okay. So how could I construct these things? Okay, already I will draw, but I have to draw over here because otherwise you cannot understand these things. Okay. So So, how many windings that will be located for the four pole machine?
12.
It's a 12, right? 12 winding arrangement that will be consist. Okay. So, I have to draw like this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so I have to draw like this. Okay, so here is my. Okay, sorry. Okay, so cross I have been put it like a blue shape. Okay, so that you will able to see. This one is cross. That means the cross pins. This will be the input of the current. Okay, inlet of the current. That means current will be entered. Okay, this one is also cross, and this side is also cross. Then again, this side, and this side is cross. Okay, and dot that will be in this side. Okay, dot will be considered in a red marking. Okay, so such red marking. So this is my dot. This is also dot. So dot. Okay, so for that cases we are considering the rotational motion is on a anti-clockwise directions, which I already told, which will be my omega sm. Okay, so rotation should be like in this directions. Okay, omega of sm. Okay, now so this blue cross lines that will be considered as supposed to be, it should be considered as a2. This will be considered as b1 dash. This will be considered as c1, this one. Okay, this will be my a1 dash. This portion will be my b1. This is my c2 dash. Okay, this is my a1. This is my b2 dash. B2 dash. This is my C2. This is my A2 dash. And this is my B2. And this is my C1 dash. Right. Now, the magnetic flux, if we will consider it having a B, okay. So we have 12 different windings that will be connected across a round shape, right? So in that cases, we are considering the four pole machine, right? So four pole means we are having a four poles over here. So uh, over here we are considering one pole, okay, and correspondingly over here also we are considering one poles over here, okay. Another pole we are considering in this segment, and another pole we are considering in this segment, right? So this is my south pole, this is my south pole, this is my north pole, and this is my north pole. Okay. So if the magnetic flux density, if I will considering as a B, okay. So now we will cross sect this particular pattern into a wider pattern. So how would I, how this particular things it will look like if the, what will be the winding diagram if we will considering the counterclockwise direction, and if it will rotate twice, right? So as we are considering a four pole machine, so for in case of a four pole machine, I already told you that for the four pole windings, or the for the four pole machine, for the four pole machine, for the four pole machine, okay. So what will be the relationship between the electrical frequency of the current, that will be twice the mechanical frequency of the rotation, right? So in case of a four pole and in case of a two pole machine, right? So there we must have some difference between that, okay. So for that cases, f of ac, that is equals to 2 of f of sm, okay. But in that case, f of ac, that is equals to f of sm, right? So that is the difference between these two, okay. Like omega of ac, that is 2 of omega of sm. For that case, omega of ac, that will be your omega of sm. So in case of a four pole winding machine, the electrical frequency, so this electrical frequency, okay, of the current is twice the mechanical frequency, because we are considering the rotation will be twice. Okay, so whatever the electrical frequency, it will be twice the mechanical frequency of the rotation. All right. So now for that cases, what will be by what will be my diagram, winding diagram of a stator, if we will see from the inner surface, okay. So uh, could you draw these things, the inner surface draw, could you draw the winding diagram, could you draw the winding diagram? Because already I will mention that thing, because for the two pole machine, if I will considering the two pole machine na, so the two pole machine, for that cases, if I will draw the two pole machine over here also, okay. So if I will draw the same thing here, we will draw this thing. That means six pole that will consist. Okay. Okay, so in this segment we are considering cross over here. That means this will be the inlet. Okay, this will be the inlet of the current, and dot means it will be the outgoing from the stator segment, right? So, and this is my dot over here. Okay, and if I put the two poles over here, which will be consist as a north pole and the south pole. So north pole means the flux that will be leaving from the stator, okay, and the south pole means the flux that will be entered into the stator. If the rotation that will be in a counterclockwise directions, right? So in that case, we have a how many coils it will consist. So supposed to be this is a dash, this is B, this is C dash, this is my A, this is B dash, and this is my C. Okay, so this is for the two pole machine, the rotating magnetic field in the stator having a one north and another the south poles, right? So for that cases, the pattern should be, I already told, it should be considered as A, C dash, B, A dash, C, B dash, like this. If I continue this particular pattern, then it will come like this. So if we continue this pattern, if we continue this particular pattern, then it should comes like a four pole machine. So for that case, we are having a twice rotation. We are having a twice rotation. So due to the twice rotation, we need another two north pole and two south pole, two north pole and the two south pole, right? So how would I draw if I will cross sect this particular segment in a front views? Okay, so how could it look like? Okay, so and we have to correlate, that means we are establishing the relationship between the electrical angle, which will be consist of a theta of AC, okay, and we have to correlate this electrical angle, okay, with a mechanical angle, that theta of AC. That means we have derive the equations, okay, or we have establishing the relationship that will consist the theta of AC is equals to 2 of theta SM, as it will considering twice rotation, okay, in a counterclockwise direction, and we will know one electrical degree, that means 360 electrical degree, that will be consist near about 180 mechanical rotation. Okay, so that is why this particular things that will come, that means half of your theta of SM. Okay, so that thing we will derive these things. So how could it come like this? So before that we have to draw the winding diagram for that. Okay, so how the winding diagram? So for that cases, we have see from the front view. Okay, we cannot see the back portion of the coil, stator coils. Okay, so again the back end of the stator coil will be again the same scenario which we will see. Okay, so we will only see the front views of the stator coils. So how if the rotation that will be the counterclockwise rotations, right? So how could it look like? Okay, so it will look like this actually. Um, yes, I will stop my screen so that you will able to see the figure. Okay, so I will not draw the figure, so figure is already there, I will just show you. Okay, and I will explain what is actually going on. So I will again share another screen. Yes. So now my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the
Yes,
screen is
sir.
visible. Yes. Okay, fine. So this is actually the stretchable winding diagram of a stator as seen from the inner surface. Okay, so actually what we will did, actually I will told you that first we have to select these things first. Then I will discuss. We will copy these things. We will paste over here. Sorry, one second. Yes. Okay. Fine. So now it's visible. Now it's
Yes,
visible.
sir.
Yes. So what is actually going on? So this particular portion. So this part is actually again it continue. Okay. Again it's continue because this will be the back end. Okay, so this is actually the back end of the section. Okay, so and this will be the front. This will be the front. One second, some problem will be arise. One second. Okay, so actually what happened? This is actually my front end or front views. Okay, which we will see from the front side. Okay, and back side we have another coils like this because the rotation that will be twice, right? So here you will see that some of the current that will be incoming, okay, and some of the current that will be the outgoing. Okay, please see this particular arrowheads. Okay, to see these particular arrowheads. Okay, and we are considering the four pole machine, so that is why we have considering south pole, north pole, south pole, north pole, like this. Okay, so uh, so a1, so whatever the current that will flow through this particular coil, so this will be the continuation of the coil a. See these things, this will be the continuation. So this, if I will consider this particular coil over here. Okay, so this particular coil. Okay, so this will be the continuation of this coils. Okay, and so and the b coils, the continuation of this b coils. Okay, and this b coils. Okay, this is a continuation, and this c coils which we will see from there. Okay, so that section is also will c coils. Okay, so there must have a rotation that will be twice the rotations. Okay, so incoming means the cross means it should the incoming current will be entered into the stator segment. Okay, and dot means it will leaving from the stator side. Okay, so for that cases there will be the different current that will flow across the each and every coils that will be designed for that. Okay, if the rotation is actually the counterclockwise rotations. Okay, if the rotation that is the counterclockwise rotation. Okay, so for that case we are considering the sequences. Okay, so first sequence, if I considering the two pole machine, the sequence should be like a c dash, b a dash, then again c b dash, like this. Okay, so in general if the number of magnetic poles. Okay, magnetic poles means the south pole, north pole, south pole, north pole. Okay, so if the number of the magnetic poles on the AC machine stator, if we will considering as a P, as a whole, we are considering the magnetic pole that will be consist like as a P. That means we will signify one poles, right? So there are P by two repetition of the winding sequence. Okay, that means half of the winding sequence. That means the stator will be rotate half portions. Okay, so the p by 2 repetition of the winding sequence, the sequence that should be whatever the sequence that will be assigned for the two poles machine around this inner surface. So in case of an electrical and the mechanical quantities of the stator, which will be related by, that means we are now concentrating on the relationship between the establishing the relationship between the theta of AC, okay, and the theta of SM, that's the mechanical angle, right? So what will be the correlation between these two? Okay, so for that cases, so here you will, in this particular figure, in this particular figure you will see this, there must have a cross is there. Okay, so there must have a dot is also been there. Okay, so here also the cross is there. Okay, here also the dot is there. Okay, so we are considering four different poles. So one is a south, another one is my north, another again it's south, and again it's north, right? So and this will be the distribution of the coil, distribution of the A coils that will complete up to A dash. Okay, then again the C coils that will be back end of the stator coils. Again it will continue like this. Again it will continue like this. Again it will continue like this. Okay, so if we will continue, that means this will be the back end. So this particular sequence that will be continue twice, it will continue twice. Okay, so that is actually the winding diagram. Okay, if I will cross sect the stator segment, round stator segment as seen from its inner surface, that means the front side. Back side we cannot see because it's a three-dimensional figure. Okay, if I will fold it this particular segment in this particular figure, then it will be completely round shape, right? So the outer other side of the windings that we cannot see this thing, so we will only see the front views. Okay, so back views again in the back segment, the same thing that will there. Okay, so we are now establishing the relationship between the electrical and the mechanical quantities, okay, of the stator, which will be related uh, like this. Okay, so equation should be like this. Okay, so if I will uh, redraw these things, okay, so I will stop the share my screen. Again, I will share the another screen. Yes. One second. I have to open another paint. Yes. Yes. So if my winding sequence, so if I will consider in general, okay, so in general, if the number of magnetic pole, if the number of magnetic pole, okay, on an AC machine, on an AC machine stator is considering as P, we are latest assuming this is P. P is a one number we are considered. Then there are P by 2 repetition of the winding sequence, of the winding sequence. The sequence is how? A C dash, B A dash, and C B dash. Okay, around its inner surface, around its inner surface. So therefore the electrical and the mechanical quantity, electrical and the mechanical quantities on the stator, that will be related by, if I will considering the magnetic pole as a P, okay, of a particular AC machine stator in general. Okay, so the generalized equation that it stated, like theta of AC, that is equals to the P by 2, that means the P by 2 repetition, okay, into theta of SM. Okay, so for that cases, if our generalized equation for considering a single generalized magnetic pole having a stator has a P, then we have to consider the generalized equation for the stator as stated like this equations. Okay, so from this equation we have to correlate the f of AC, and we have to correlate the omega of AC. Okay, so f of AC, that will be known as P by 2 f of SM. Okay, and omega of AC, that will be P by 2 omega of SM. So that will be one equation. So this is the generalized equation that we will consider. Okay, so we will already know these things, that f of AC for the four pole machine as the rotation that will half, so that is why this equation that will come. So normally it will be like 2 of f of sm and omega of AC, that is equals to 2 of omega of sm. If the rotation that will be 180 electrical degree, so for that cases our equation that will becomes P by 2 f of Sm and omega of AC, that means revolution per minute, that will come P by 2 omega of Sm. This is applicable only if the rotation that will be the half of the rotational cycle, okay, half of the electrical rotations, okay, electrical degree rotations, P by 2 repetition of the winding sequence. If we have a single sequence of rotation, okay, then we will considering for the two pole. If we will considering for the two pole, so we are considering only the sequence of a c dash, b a dash, c b dash. So for that cases our equation should be like f of AC is equal to f of sm, okay, and omega of AC, that is equals to omega of sm. Okay, so see all these three equations, these equations and these equations. So there must have a correlations between this. So if I will correlate all these equations for the two poles machine and the four pole machine, okay, so we will finding out what will be the electrical angle for that. Okay, so also you have to notify that things, that we have a revolution per minute, okay, because the mechanical speed that will be considered as a revolution per second. Okay, so for that cases we are considering if it will be possible to relate the electrical frequency of the stator, okay, electrical frequency of the stator in hertz, that should be resulting in a mechanical speed of the magnetic field in revolution per minute. Okay, so the relationship that will consist like this. Okay, so if I will remodifying this particular equation of a theta of AC is equal to theta of, that means the relationship between the electrical angle and the mechanical angle. Okay, one second. I have a call. हेलो. हाँ मॉर्निंग. फीस जमा करना तो कॉलेज का अकाउंट में कर दो. तो कितना पेंडिंग है तुम्हारा फीस? यानी कि तुम्हारा अभी कौन सा ईयर है? अभी थर्ड ईयर है, यानी कि सेकेंड ईयर का फीस क्लियर है, थर्ड ईयर का कुछ भी नहीं है अभी तक, नहीं दिए हो। ठीक है, तो ठीक है, तुम हमको कुछ देर बाद फ़ोन करो, अभी तो हम क्लासेस ले रहे हैं। ठीक है, हाँ, तो हम तुमको बताते हैं एडमिन से बात करके। ठीक है, ओके ओके फाइन। Yes. So, okay, sorry for the interruption. So, if I will correlate these equations, that means this equation, okay, if I will correlate this equation, and if we will notifying that, if we will notifying that the f of Sm from this particular equation, suppose this is my equation 1. So, if I will correlate this particular equation, okay, so f of Sm, okay, that means as this will be the revolution per minute. Okay, so we are considering the n number of revolution, that will be n of Sm, that is equals to 60. Okay, f, we will signify this equation, and we are put the values of f of Sm, okay, on this particular equation. Okay, on this particular equation. Okay, so the equation that will come, f of AC, that is equals to कितना होगा, n of Sm divided by 60 into 2, 120, okay, into P. So that is my equation. Okay, that is my relationship between the electrical frequency, electrical frequency, and the mechanical frequencies, right? So that is actually the correlations between which, that particular relation, that will be come from where? It will come from the relationship that will be established of the electrical angle and from the mechanical angle. That means relationship that will establishing from the electrical angle and the mechanical angle. Okay, so for that cases we have to derive this equation for that. Okay, so what will be the derivation statement for that? Okay, so can you derive this equation if we will already know all those three equations, all those three equations like this? Okay, so can we derive this equation? Anyone? Can you derive? Yes, Ashish Poddar, are you there?
which equation, sir?
That is, ये हम कहाँ से आया, ये जो इक्वेशन है, ठीक है, इसे ऐसे तो नहीं आ सकता ना, राइट ना, इसको तो प्रूफ करना है।
सर ये सिंक्रोनस स्पीड का इक्वेशन है सर।
सिंक्रोनस स्पीड का इक्वेशन है।
सर 120 f/p, सर ऐसा ही होता था ना?
So 120 f by p, that will be the another thing. Okay, so this will come due to the rotation, because we must have to consideration of a coils, because we are considering the four pole machine. Okay, 120 f by p, that will be considered for the DC machine, for the two poles. Okay, my question is that if it is my generalized equation, that means this theta of AC is equals to p by 2 into theta of Sm. Okay, so can you derive this equation? Because already we will finding the f of AC, we will already know this, all these values. Okay, when the for the four pole machine and the for the two poles machine. So can you derive this theta of AC is equal to p by 2 theta of Sm? That means, can you prove that thing? Anyone? कौन कौन है? दीपक बनवल, are you there?
No, sir.
No, sir. Is it understandable or not? Whatever we taught.
हाँ, ऊपर हम लोग जो लिखे हैं कि p/2 हो जाता है, उसी हिसाब से हो रहा है बस,
अच्छा,
और तो कुछ प्रूफ समझ नहीं आ रहा है इसका।
p by 2 कैसे किस लिए हुआ?
हम लोग लिखे ना, इन जनरल नंबर ऑफ पोल्स ऑन AC,
हाँ
मतलब मैकेनिकल और ये जो दोनों के बीच में रिलेशन होता है कि 1 p/2 हो जाता है।
हाँ, तो p by 2 इसीलिए हुआ कि देखो पहले ही हम तुम लोगों को बोले थे कि 360 इलेक्ट्रिकल डिग्री दैट मीन्स 180 डिग्री मैकेनिकल रोटेशन, right? That means one of the stator body or the one of the stator magnetic field that will be rotate half of the segment, not the full. Okay, so that is why, and as we are considering the front views of the particular coil or the particular winding, okay, so we are assuming that the coils that will move in an anti-clockwise or the counterclockwise rotation, the half portion of the stator segment. So that is why, and if the particular rotation that will be consist like as a P, okay, you can name it like a Q, R, S, T, anything. Okay, but the thing is that as we are considering the number of the magnetic field of the AC machine of the stator, that is P, then there must have a P by 2 repetition of the winding sequence, right? So it should be moved not twice, it's a half of the rotation that will be taken into consideration for dealing the generalized equation of a electrical and the mechanical angle. Okay, so my question is that can you derive the generalized equation of a electrical angle, and that means the relationship between the electrical angle and the mechanical angle, as it will rotate the half of the repetition that will rotate the windings. Okay, so you prove that thing in your home. Okay, so next classes we will discuss this thorough. Okay,
सर
okay.
हम लोग फिर इसको ग्राफिकली कर सकते हैं ना?
ग्राफिकली हाँ, यस ग्राफिकली, बिकॉज ग्राफिकली तो तुमको प्रोड्यूस करना ही है व्हेन, बिकॉज दिस इज द थियोरेटिकल इक्वेशन. ओके, व्हेन यू हैव ए प्रैक्टिकल ऑपरेशन, फॉर दैट केसेस यू शुड हैव सम ग्राफ, राइट ना. इसके रिगार्डिंग एक ठो मशीन लैब में एक ठो तुम्हारा एक्सपेरिमेंट भी है. So for that time we have to use the graphical representations also. We do that thing later on. Okay, the graphical representation for the generalized, for finding out the generalized equations. Okay, now for the theoretical purpose we have to derive these things. We have to derive the generalized equation of a electrical angle and the mechanical angle. Okay, and what will be the correlation between the electrical frequency and the mechanical rotation? Is it?
यस सर.
Okay, so we will do these things. Okay, so I think I have to stop the session for today because I have another class of fourth year. Okay, so we will again meet tomorrow. Okay, I think in the same timing we have. Okay, so now you can leave, everyone. All are requested to leave
थैंक यू
from the
सर.
session.
थैंक यू सर.
All are requested to leave because in this link we have attend another classes of fourth year. Sushila, Vishal, Suraj, Rahul Hembrom, Khushbu Sharma, you are requested to leave quickly.